Hello, and welcome to KNTV TV. You're watching Inside Indian Football episode number 81. Sorry for 9 minute delay from our side. जब आप इतनी मशीन्स और इतने केबल्स और इनके बीच काम करते हो और एक सिस्टम है अचानक से कोई एक केबल काम करना बंद कर जाए तो उसके लिए आपको 10-15 बार चीज़ें चेक करनी पड़ती है कि कौन सी वो एक केबल है जो काम नहीं कर रही है. तो हमारे केस में एंड हमारा जो देसी जुगाड़ होता है बेस्ट है कि हर चीज़ को अगर बंद करके मतलब ऑफ करके ऑन कर दिए तो क्या पता चल जाती है. तो इवेंचुअली आफ्टर रनिंग अराउंड ऑल द केबल्स वी हैव टू जस्ट स्विच ऑफ द सिस्टम वंस. और स्विच ऑन किया तो सब कुछ दोबारा चलने लग गया. बट लेट्स नॉट वेस्ट आवर टाइम विद दैट. एंड आई थिंक ये होता है. एज आई सेड वी आर नाउ डेज सराउंडेड बाय artificial intelligence, machines, cables, laptop, computer, tablets, and आप तो आपको you guys all aware about what's happening with the artificial intelligence. And even somebody like Elon Musk has come and openly said that we should stop artificial intelligence, the progress of artificial intelligence which is going on in technology world. And I think a fancy Indian football week with Super Cup going on, but there are lots of drama outside the Super Cup in terms of the facilities in the state of Kerala, in terms of transfer window set to get open on the 1st of June. 31st May is the last date of this season in terms of contract players to get free agent. So all the who are players who are free agent in 1st of June, now they can they're already negotiating with all the clubs they want. So eventually many of those free agents like Udanta Singh has signed for FC Goa, like Boris has signed for FC Goa. So lots of those free agents already made lots of moves, and but talking about moves in the transfer market, East Bengal doing their best to get the best, and when talking about the best is Sergio Lobera. So there's a detail about Sergio Lobera, and eventually somebody like Odisha FC's name has been dragged into the race to sign Sergio Lobera. तो उसके story क्या है, what's happening on Sergio Lobera side, we'll discuss that. And also the name which is going around is that ATK Mohun Bagan behind Jason Cummins, World Cupper, and his parent club making all the statement, all the fancy statement, that they are ready to sell him for right price. So this is all about getting the right price. Even for ATK Mohun Bagan, getting him for a right price, and his parent club getting a right price in terms of transfer fee. And for Cummings, it's all about getting a higher salary. So you will see lots of rumors from both side parties that this thing is happening, this thing is happening. But I think you guys are at the right place when you talk about Indian football. We will give you all the verified information on this channel, KNTV TV, on this series Inside Indian Football. Chirag Rawat says ChatGPT does not know anything about Indian football. That's the sad reality. But I think eventually I am going to do that. I am a part of a panel who can want to train ChatGPT for particular topics, as you said, like Indian football. So eventually हो जाएगा because its database has been cut off by March, and a set of trainers who have been training ChatGPT for a while, of course, they are looking for topics which are interest of the masses. So cricket, you will find everything there. Football, world football, you find everything there. But Indian football, there is not much there. But hopefully, that will be also there. There is also a semi-rumored or a confirmation for Hyderabad FC coach. Various media platform. I think it was started Football Express or something who reported the Hyderabad FC finalizing the coach. Hyderabad club as a club, they have not come forward and said that this is done. So that is also to talk about. And as Shaha says, East Bengal, and I think this transfer window will be all about East Bengal. How they can rebuild this. And it been a 2 season, I think more than 2 season for them now in the ISL. And all this season they have struggled in the transfer window, and you can't say at the end of the transfer window that East Bengal has a good team to fight for playoff places. And good thing for East Bengal is the playoff places are top 6 now, not top 4. So I think eventually if they can put some effort in terms of team building, get a right coach or right foreigners for that coach, they can get into top 6, and that will be eventually the turnaround for East Bengal to attract the Indian players. And there are some good Indian players available for East Bengal. It's not that the Indian players are not available, but some of those Indian players are also under contracted with the big mega clubs like for example ATK Mohun Bagan or Mohun Bagan Supergiant next season, Mumbai City FC. So some of these clubs have Indian players, Bengaluru FC, who FC Goa, for example, who are not playing for them, and but will they loan out or will they release these players for East Bengal? Will they want to make East Bengal stronger? That's also a massive decision for the other clubs. ATK Mohun I'm sure, are not going to release any of their player for East Bengal. That's definitely is there, until unless, of course, East Bengal throws the big transfer fee, for the ATK Mohun players, because if Lobera come, there is particular player at ATK Mohun with whom Lobera will be interested, but I think that's very unlikely that Hugo Umo will move to East Bengal. So guys, I hope all of you guys, मैं नाम ले लेता हूँ, रनीश, चिराग रावत, NB Football, Krishandu Shaha, Kerala Tech, Raj Kamble, all of you guys are doing well, Shubham Day, and my friend and my dear friend Lalungwa. I hope this time I have not murdered your name. Ranish, Vivi also have joined in. Rohit Chaudhary has joined in. Rahul Rajput has joined in. Manoj Kumar E has joined in. So, and everybody, I'm sure, are looking to get the transfer news for their particular club. Somebody like Manoj Kumar is already asking, what about Chennai FC? And Chennai FC, I think, is all about retaining their coach and the star player Ilkhyati. I think that's something well played. Say hi, bye, hi. Rahul Rajput कह रहे हैं from East Bengal. Yes, East Bengal fans are quite active, and this year Kolkata derby is going to be special. Because I think Arindam, hello, is going to be very special, because I think finally there might chances that you will get a 70,000, 80,000 crowd for a Kolkata derby, first Kolkata derby this season, because that's where the East Bengal fans and the team will be motivated, unless the season is good. Second derby might also attract a big crowd, but I think first derby of the season in Indian Super League, Kolkata derby, and the actual derby of Indian Super League, because we don't have the many derbies. South Indian derby is not a derby. People and the commentators and the ISL need to learn about what are the derbies. It's not South Indian derby between, that can be a rivalry, not a derby. Derby is actual derby is East Bengal versus Mohun Bagan, say Kerala Blaster versus Gokulam Kerala FC, Serenity Deccan FC, maybe Hyderabad FC, these are the derbies. So I think actual derby, Kolkata derby, this season, I think the high chances, if East Bengal can make a good team, get somebody like Sergio Lobera over the line early, I think East Bengal fans will be back in the stadium, and so does the Mohun Bagan fans. I have not watched Kolkata derby till now live from stadium, and I think I've been waiting. Maybe this is the derby which I should go for. And I think before going ahead, I want to just pay a small tribute to the Brendan Fernandez father. I have personally, very much affected by this, because I knew Brendan father since 2014, and when Brendan was outside, and are regular in touch with his father. And eventually when I helped Brendan to go to Norway for a trial and Lithuania for a trial, that time I will say that Brendan kind of not gave the hope to play in Europe, but he was not motivated enough to go to Europe. I think his father has been the motivating figure in his life, to motivate him every day, to put 100% in the training pitch, to put 100% in the for the football, and eventually, if you guys remember, Brendan came back to India. He was playing for Mumbai City FC, Mohun Bagan, was not getting a call up from Stephen Constantine, and as a player, you somehow fed up. But his father kept on motivating him, and Mr. Jaju Fernandez passed away due to heart attack, and first of all, I was because, as I said, I was in touch with him throughout these 4-5 years, 2014, 2018, and just to talk about Brandon. Is he going out? Will he go to Norway? If I get a trial from Norway, will he go to Lithuania? And his father wanted to see him play in top Europe league. Eventually, and of course, Brandon is now in the mid-20s, not the age to go out, but at that time his father ultimate dream was to see him play in Europe, and I think his father did everything at his will to make sure that Brandon get the maximum opportunities to get into Europe, sending him to ASD Cape Town in South Africa. When not many Indian players have went out from India's academy level, Brandon was the first one. You have to see Brandon at that time face difficulties from the India setup, that he will not call up for India if he go out, he leave India setup. But his father made sure that he get the best training in South Africa in terms of youth development. Then going into trials to Leicester, Sutherland, Reading, his father was the, I think, a motivating figure, and then eventually going to trial in France. His father made sure that he went there. And then when I came into the scenario, and when Brendan was, I through a friend of mine, we sent Brendan to Lithuania and Norway for a trial just before he signed for ISL draft for FC Goa. I remember, back in 2017-18, when the draft system was going on. His father was very keen to get Brendan to Europe. He said he always told me that he know that Brendan is a different player, and technically Brendan can play in Europe, and that's personally I also believed in those days. And eventually with Brendan say he wanted to play football. He don't want to give a trials more and more trial. He wanted to play actual men's football, and that's why Brendan was keen to play in ISL that time. But I think Brendan father kept on motivating him, son, that you belong to Europe, and that eventually I think you will need a father. You need a father like figure like Brendan father in your life if you want to become a good footballer. That can be from your mother, that can be from brother, that can be a friend, that can be a coach, but you need that one figure as a young player to motivate and to push yourself. And I think it's just not about Brendan. His father has done lots of work for the Goan football. He was a part of the Goan Football Association. He's regularly doing stuff for grassroots football in Goa, and I think rest in peace, my dear friend, and I hope that Brendan will keep on making you proud, and Brendan will eventually go and sign for India at the bigger stage like AFC Asian Cup, which is coming in January. And I think hope so. So finger crossed. So I think wanted to give my tribute to Brendan father, and I think rest in peace. And hopefully Brendan will be now extra motivated to make sure that his father's dreams do come true. As I said, we need that one figure in our life, not a footballer, even our life also. When we are struggling, you need that one figure behind you to push you to the next level. And I think that's what Brendan father has done for Brendan and eventually for Indian football. So let's move ahead. News on ATK return. ATK is not returning, my brother. Have Round Glass Punjab fulfilled the licensing criteria to play in ISL? Paperwork is still going on, not done as of now. Melvish Roka, Liston, as many of you were criticizing Liston, I kept on saying he's a confidence player. He need a confidence. Once he score one, he will score more. And what a goal he has scored, And I think you need player like Liston. Indian football don't have many technical footballers, and we finally have few. So we can't ignore them when they are low in confidence. They need our support as a fans, and I think Liston is one of those players. Liston, Brendan, Sahel, Apuya, Anwar Ali, Akash Mishra. These are technical footballers. You don't have many in Indian Changte. You don't have many Indian football. You need these technical footballers, and I think Liston needs support from the Indian fans when he's out of form. Why game fluidity more in Santosh Trophy than ISL? Even final stage of ISL not up to mark when comparing with the Santosh Trophy this year final. Priyam, I think it's more competitive and it's more tactical. Sometimes that's why Mohammad Yasir to Mohun Bagan. Let's come to the topic straight away. I think I have something to say each topics, and then I will come to your questions. East Bengal targets, Sana stay at Hyderabad, Mumbai possible signing, Arvind, any Indian Kerala Blaster signing. So let's come to each and every question straight away, and let me see if I missed anything. As Chirag says, stop spamming. So I will say stop spamming. You will put your questions on comment section. I can go through those questions. Don't worry. And let's start from what's going on at AFF. AFF has been now, there is an executive committee meeting coming up, at which AFF is saying women's football is the main agenda. Another thing is, tomorrow there is an event from All India Football Federation at Press Club of India, where the General Secretary and the President of AFF is going to address the media, and looks like that is there's a major announcement coming from AFF side, on that event. So it's tomorrow at 5 p.m. Press Club of India in New Delhi. So you can and I know what it is. I can't tell, right? But it's a major in terms of development of All India Football Federation. So it will be attended by the President Kalyan Chaube and the General Secretary Saji Prabhakan to announce some future important projects of Indian football tomorrow at 5 p.m. Press Club of India. So alongside women's football in focus, there is something else coming up. So that's the information for you guys, and that's why I've written this topic down. I want to just give all the information first and then come to eventual question. Another major thing which has happened in Indian football in last few weeks, India under 17 to go to Spain for a for Spain and Germany for a tour. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, India under 17 team to set to go to Spain to play Real Madrid under 16, under 17, Atletico Madrid under 17, and couple of more Spanish club. They are also going to Germany to play Bundesliga side. Let me also give you that information, which is as of now not out. They are in Germany for 2 weeks to train at the German Federation campus, and they are playing two Bundesliga side, youth side, in an exposure tour. So alongside playing Real Madrid, alongside playing Atletico Madrid, alongside playing couple of more La Liga side, they are also in Germany for 2 weeks, where they're going to play two friendlies against Bundesliga side. So that's where the Indian under 17 exposure tour going on. This is basically for the AFC under 17 championship, where Pivano and his team will fight in that tough group, will fight for the World Cup places. And I think India has a very tough group. I think ultimately coming out of that group is going to be big challenge for India. But I think I trust Bibiano. Anybody in Indian football, any coach in Indian football, I say ISL, I League, any coach if I trust blindly is Bibiano Fernandes, and I think his team, he has faith in his boys, and I think I have faith in him. So let's see, let's finger cross. And which you guys have been again been raising the question, AFC Asian Cup senior level, AFC under 23 championship in Qatar was colliding with each other. Both was taking place in January. Now AFC have come up front and changed the date for AFC under 23 championship. It will now take place from 15th of April to 3rd May 2024. So I think which will not clash with the Asian Cup, which start on 10th of January. Now let's quickly come to Super Cup summary. Some goals, lots of goals coming up. ATK Monwan beating Gokulam Khela 5-1. And of course, Liston Classos showing his class, two long range goal like Cristiano Ronaldo. FC Goa, GFC, Jamshedpur was a great match. Rafal Kedevalo finally coming into form, and I think Goa continues their struggle in the defense. And I think let's see, will Sandesh Jingan coming in that defense will help them going ahead. Seeing the Deccan FC defeating the Kerala Blaster, playing draw against Bengaluru FC, they showcase that they belong, just like Round Glass Punjab. Next season they will be into ISL if they continue this form. And the another major talking point of Super Cup is the facilities. Stephen Constantine, many coach, Kerala Blaster sporting director, every coach has come and criticized the facilities had been provided for Super Cup. And I think this AFF has to come on this. Sadly, there's no statement for AFF on this as of now, and that why the teams are forced to train with the temporary lights, why there is no proper transport, lodging and food and the water facilities for the teams. These are not a junior level tournament. This is our marquee cup tournament, and I think hopefully this will end Super Cup at one menu concept. I think eventually it has to go back to home and away proper throughout the season. You make a Champions League like group and then let's team play home and away, and I think it will be great showcase. For example, ISL club going to Aizawl to play Aizawl FC in Super Cup, for example, or going to Kashmir to play Real Kashmir in the Super Cup. So I think eventually that will happen from next season. That's AFF was already confirmed. Also, for example, Kerala Blaster are traveling back to Kochi to train, and then come back again for the playing, and also very bad time to have a matches in Kerala. It's a month of April. It's a peak summer in Kerala, and I understand AFF also trying to build their relationship with state governments like they did in Manipur, but you have to think about footballers also sometime. Football is all about footballers. If footballers are not there, there will be nothing game called football. So I think you have to give footballers a good conditions to play, and I think hopefully that will be changed going ahead, but I think they still need to improve the facilities which they're giving currently to it. Coming to transfers, let's get the big elephant out of the room. Sergio Lobera was till last week. People said he signed. I came on this episode and said he has not signed till now. Last Thursday, and till this Thursday also he has not signed anywhere. His ultimate demand from East Bengal is all about giving him control of the academy, control of the reserve team, control of the philosophy of the club, from the youth teams to the reserve team to the first team. And that's where everything is remaining. It's not about money. It's not about that him getting another offer. Of course, when Lobera comes, he will at least bring 4 of his foreigners. Those 4 foreigners can be from ISL, but I think he still has a big network of players which he can trust and can bring. So I think Lobera's whole condition, not when you're signing Lobera, is not just about signing a first team coach. Lobera is a package. You have to pay Lobera. His support staff will come with him, which is also very costly. 4 foreigners will come with him again, which are again costly foreigners. Then Lobera is asking for the control, and the he will be the guiding figure for the for the youth team and the reserve team of East Bengal if he signed for East Bengal. Now there is a Odisha FC's name has been thrown into mix by a couple of social media accounts and the media houses. I think this is what happened in the negotiation. And I think remaining you guys can know. It's something, the money which Sergio Lobera is looking for. I'm sure Odisha FC will not want to spend that money on the head coach currently, the way they have been operating recently. And I think let's see. But I think, as I said, it's still very advanced to East Bengal. No hiccups there. It's just about agreeing the overall package with Sergio Lobera. There is a reports of Hyderabad confirming the coach Nestor, not confirming, but Hyderabad set to appointing the coach called Nestor. As of now, those Hyderabad has denied anything on paper that just give me a second. The club has not made any final decision on the same, and so there won't be any official announcement coming from Hyderabad FC. That's the ultimate update. But yes, the coach, which the name Nestor has been in and around, still remains advanced talks with Hyderabad. So that's the thing. Jason Cummings is one player which and now last week I was not aware of much about the player. So this week I went and did my homework. I was told that Jason Cummings have been on radar of ATK Mohun Bagan for last 2 years. It's not that this interest have just come up over the night. They have been working on this deal for years now. Eventually they want to bring him earlier also, but that didn't work out. Now finally, with just 1 year left on his contract with Mariners, I think the club also want to make money out of him, and he also wants to make that one big mega move. And I think ATK Mohun Bagan is that mega move for Jason Cummings. And it's not the only Juan Fernando signing, by the way. As I said, he has been part of the club overall scouting network for last 2-3 years. So let's see, that also remains very, very advanced, just like Lobera, but we have to wait. Another player which ATK Mohun Bagan is on Mohun Bagan Supergiant is on very aggressive is Akash Mishra from Hyderabad FC. They want to get Ashish Rai and Akash Mishra combo together at ATK Mohun Bagan. And we all know Juan Fernando likes attacking fullback, so which Pritam Kotal, Subhashish Bose can't be. So Ashik, and they see Ashik as a forward player now, because Juan Fernando see him as a forward player. So they need a new left back, and who other than the best left back in Indian football right now? Maybe marginally, but I think he is the best Indian left back. Akash Sangwan at Chennai FC in and around, but I think Akash Mishra, considering the age and everything, I think he remains on the radar of ATK Mohun, but no fees, no transfer agreed as of now. And if ATK Mohun get these defenders which they're looking for, because they already said Anwar Ali, who is going to occupy that centre back space for them for next foresee future, the two of the Bengalis player, Pritam Kotal, Subhashish Bose, maybe they will leave ATK Mohun Bagan for a better opportunities, better playing time. Let's see who will be that one particular player to leave. Odisha FC, of course, is looking into getting a Spanish coach. That's what I'm told about. And let's see. Again, the information on that, who will be that coach, we have to wait. But it will be Spanish, that I'm told. Ugbeche, whose contract is getting ended at Hyderabad FC, and Hyderabad was only club who retained Ugbeche, if I remember correctly. He has always changed his club in ISL, and look like East Bengal is set to throw their hat for Ugbeche. this time around, because he just need 1 year contract. Of course, he will take money, but then he bring you goals also. But I think that rumor of Ogbeche signing for East Bengal is not going to be, until unless Lobera comes and he decided these are my 4 foreigners. If that has already a big striker, they're not going to go for Ogbeche. So that's depend on Sergio Lobera to come and decide his foreigners, 4 foreigners for then will be the Ogbeche, and something will be decided. In Bengali media, they're saying that blank check has been sent to Ogbeche. I think that's not going to happen until the coach decided. SAF Championship starting on Bangalore from 3rd July, and they have still waiting for the confirmation to invite 2 guest teams, 1 or 2 guest team, and let's see, will be Saudi Arabia or Malaysia will be there. That's we have to wait for the confirmation. ठीक है, अब आ जाते हैं कमेंट्स पे. I hope majority stuff I have covered, but यार 105 लोग देख रहे हैं, only 38 likes, so let's get 100 likes here. Come on guys, 100 likes, not much to ask. And then we'll come to these particular question like Mohan Raj sir, any update on Yashir to Mohan Bagan. We'll come on that. Noah is going to stay at FC Goa, so that's a confirmation I have given. So we'll come on all comments quickly. But guys, please hit that like button. Yeah, just 48 likes. Over 100 people are watching now. That's talking about 53. Hi Kumar Reddy. Why the hell round class Punjab has to play in Delhi Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium recommended by ISL? What's the need of having Punjab name? Because they don't have an actual stadium. You have to see that. So you can't just play in a stadium with a temporary setup, because ISL and we will be the fans who will complain about broadcast quality if there is a no. So until this round glass make a proper arrangement, they still have a time. They can make, Ludhiana has a good stadium. Of course, they need to start working today on it. Then it can be ready by September. But that's long-term future. And they considering round glass have been playing for a while in Indian football, they should have been working a stadium on Ludhiana or Jalandhar. Both have a football stadium, athletic stadium, which they can work with the state government and everything. Sadly, they have not. So of course, league has to suggest them the stadium which are eligible for their criterias. सर अपडेट ऑन सर्जियो लोबेरा, मैंने शुप्रीत दे अभी बहुत बड़ी अपडेट दी है सर्जियो लोबेरा पे, विच यू कैन गो एंड लिसन फ्रॉम गो बैक एंड लिसन. विल गैलेगो एंड सल्वाको स्टे एट ATK Mohan Bagan, will they be released? I think it's all about ATK Mohan Bagan upgrading their foreigners. So if they are able to upgrade them, of course then they have to leave, but if they are not, they will stay. So we have to wait. I think majority movement for the players will only happen after Super Cup. The reason I'm saying that, clubs are very careful. They don't want to disturb their players, or if say they somehow get in advance talk with the player and tell Gallego that you said to leave, will Gallego play good in the Super Cup? So that's the motivation, for the players which they might lack. So that's why clubs are very careful with the approaches they are making right now in the market. So I think eventually when the Super Cup ends, then the majority movement in the transfer market will start. What about ATK's new foreign striker? Vimal Kumar, I have just come on Jason Cummins. I have just explained the whole scenario. He was on radar of ATK Mohan Bagan for last 2 years, and it's the Juan Fernando signing, it's a club signing. And they feel that they can get him this time around, and the parent club of the player also feel this is the right time to sell him. Just 1 year left in the deal, they can get a good transfer fee for him, and the player feels that he can get the right money. So it's all about all 3 parties agreeing the deal at the right money. ATK Mohan Bagan don't want to give a big transfer fee, parent club wants a big transfer fee, player will want a higher salary. So it's all about ticking all the boxes around. Srinidhi is playing really good. Hope they play knockout games also. I think they are set to play. They just need 1 draw in the last game to play the knockout. Pritam Royston says, who has more chance to sign Akash Mishra, Mohan Bagan or Mumbai City? I think I will say 60-40 right now. For just 2 clubs for Akash Mishra, 60 ATK Mohan Bagan, 40 Mumbai City. Why the hell round that I have taken? Hyderabad player transfer news. I think majority transfer news for Hyderabad is outgoing. So we have to wait for incoming. So I think they are also waiting that which are the players who are going to leave them this transfer window. This is when they can plan for their new player signing. Ashish sir, any update on under 17 matches live telecast? Genjolian. From Spain, I don't have much. I think it will be streamed. Germany might be telecast properly also on a digitally, or there might be highlights. We work with Bundesliga closely, so we have to wait and see what they say. Yasir to East Bengal. Yasir is available in the market, but Mohammad Yasir have suitors from I think multiple clubs from Bangalore FC to ATK Mohun Bagan, to Mumbai City FC. The majority, many clubs who want Mohammad Yasir. Even somebody like, there's another South Indian club who want Mohammad Yasir. So we have to wait. Yasir staying or not, can't say that he will stay right now. I think he's also on the move, but we have to wait. Update about Tamil Nadu Federation election. Have to wait. I have to check that, because eventually there's a movement at Tamil Nadu. Finally, the Chennai league is coming back. So I think that eventually will happen. Jason Cumming को मोहन बगान 9 करोड़ देगी, पॉसिबल है. 9 करोड़ ऑन पेपर्स तो नहीं देगी भाई. वो 9 करोड़ का numbers. Don't go by what Bengal media says usually about transfer fee and everything. 16 crore का 16 crores का salary budget है, salary cap. How can they give 50% of, more than 50% of the salary cap to just one player? How can they build a team in that? Of course, they can give him that money by different way, but they're not going to give him 9 crores on paper at least. Intercontinental Cup teams अभी तक confirm नहीं हुई है. अमर पाटिल, I think we are still waiting for it. Let's also wait. Hyderabad's coach deal done. According to club, it is not done as of now. So we have to wait. So nice competition between Northeast and Hyderabad FC for 12th spot next year. I don't think so. Hyderabad still have a good Indian players. I think they will make a decent team. They are not going to be in a relegation fight going ahead. I think they will be a mid-table team. Might fight for top 6 places, but they will be in around from the 5th to 8th or 5th to 9th position according to me. Update on Kerala Blaster, bro. Kerala Blaster, I think, as I said, they are looking to get couple of Indian players. There's a couple of defenders they want. There's a midfielders they're looking at, another winger or striker. So there are multiple positions they're looking into, but nothing much in advance as of now, which I can say upon. Sana is, I think, in possibility that he will leave Hyderabad, considering they already have a Indian centre back who's playing more than Sana. So I think Sana will want to leave. Let's see where he goes. Earlier Sana was wanted at Kolkata as one of the Kolkata club, but he didn't left that time. Will he leave this time? That's important. Brandon and Saridad Fernandez are actual brothers? No, they're just Fernandez, last name. Not all Singh are brothers, or not all Negis are brothers, not all Kumar are brothers. So they are having a same last name, and it's very common last name in Goa, Fernandez. And are Chennai FC trying any players from ISL? No. I think the majority stuff which Chennai FC will do, Indian players are going to, like Akash Sangwan from I-League. So they are scouting heavily in I-League. Mohun Bagan interested in Yasir? Yes, they are interested in Yasir. Is Brandon joining East Bengal? I don't think Brandon is going to leave FC Goa. I don't know where this come from. And I think this is not a right time to talk about Brandon Fernandez transfers. We started the show with giving tribute to his father, and I think with his father's, Brandon, I don't think he's not going to leave FC Goa for East Bengal. Straight away, I think that's a rumor, very bad rumor. Rahim Ali joining East Bengal. Rahim Ali, yes, available in the market, but let's see. Because Stephen Constantine, if have stayed, they would have signed Rahim Ali, and I think, I don't know. Update on Flop Pogba, I think he's going to leave. Flop Pogba. James Rodriguez free agent, though someone contract given. यार जेम्स रोड्रिगस को 10-12 करोड़ कौन देगा? I think it doesn't make sense. They just come in a good signing. They need players like those who still have something to do in their career, not Delhi Ali like players who have done in their career and everything. Sir, FC Goa का कोई अपडेट है? सारे गोवन प्लेयर्स गोवा ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. रेनी रॉलिंग एंड आई थिंक उदांता, बोरिस, so they are filling their spots, but FC Goa didn't have 2 good seasons now on trot. Let's see if they can with Manolo, if he finally agrees to join them, can they recover or not? That's it. Tiri to stay in Mohun Bagan, not confirmed for the Tiri. Currently, which team leading the race for Yasir? I can't say anything. I think after Super Cup, वो सिचुएशन क्लियर होगी मोहम्मद यासिर की, बिकॉज मोहन राज सर थोड़ा मुश्किल है इस टाइम पे. सुपर कप के बाद ही पता चलेगा ये कि कौन एक्चुअल लीड कर रहा है या नहीं कर रहा है. राउंड ग्लाव होम स्टेडियम अपडेट, अब कुछ रूमर्स ही हैं उत्कर्ष दैट दे माइट प्ले इन दिल्ली. आइडियली दे शुड बी रिफर्बिशिंग द स्टेडियम इन लुधियाना और जलंधर. Both have a good athletic stadium who hosted I-League or NFL games in past for JCT Fagwara. Even I think once Minerva Punjab also played in one of those stadium, in Ludhiana, if I remember correctly. If they have the money, they should be not playing at Delhi. I think it will be very, round glass Punjab playing in Delhi, Delhi FC playing in Punjab. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I think eventually they should be playing in Punjab. How long we have to wait for Cummins? I think Cummins will be very quick. It will be decided in the next 10-15 days maximum. How long does it take to sign Lobera? It's not long if East Bengal can agree for everything what he's asking. It's all about who gets the maximum demands fulfilled. Mumbai City FC 5 million offer from Messi is not happening, bhai. Any update on Northeast United? That's the major question. I have to ask you. Any update on Northeast United? Not many as of now. And with Northeast United, I think only good update Northeast United I can give hopeful in future is getting them a new owner, getting them a new investor, getting them a new co-owner. That will be they need a fresh start in the ISL. Just one season is remaining before relegation start. If Northeast doesn't get their houses in order from this season onwards, Northeast might become a first team ever in Indian Super League history to get relegated. And the Northeast fans deserve better. I have been saying they deserve better. They deserve better. Yan Dhanda interview kal kar diya yaar. Ashish Negi and the podcast is recorded. A great lad. I met his father, but Yan is a fantastic lad. Said good stuff about Indian football. See, people are Twitter पे लोग कह रहे हैं तनवीर इज बेटर देन यन. यार एक तो लोगों में थोड़ा सेंस मिसिंग है, कॉमन सेंस जिसे बोलते हैं. यन इज प्लेइंग एट द टॉप लेवल इन यूरोप. तनवीर का प्रोफेशनल करियर भी स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ है अभी तक. सो यू कांट जस्ट बिकॉज अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन वांट्स टू फास्ट ट्रैक एंड एवरीथिंग एंड चेंज हिज पासपोर्ट, दैट डजंट मीन दैट ही इज अ बेटर फुटबॉलर देन यन. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट, एंड आई एम नॉट अ taking side of Yan. I asked him tough question. I said, why are you doing what are you doing? Are you doing that for publicity? I straight away asked him, on his face, and he answered that very well. I put some points from fan side also, which fans have been saying that why can't you play in ISL and then take Indian passport? But Yan says that he wants to play in Premier League. That's where his dream is. He wants to play in Premier League and he wants to play for his country, India. And multiple time in that interview, the one thing which I really like about Yan Dhanda is that when he talked about India, he's not said that it's India. He said my country India, my team India, my country India. Multiple times he said my dream is to play in Premier League and play for my country India, to get India to the World Cup, to make sure India reach top 70 in the FIFA ranking, so that Indian players get chance in the top league in Europe. And I think there are lots of stuff in that interview, like him talking on a phone with the Indian Federation official recently about the developments. So I think don't want to ज़्यादा मैं अभी रिवील नहीं करना चाहता. सो जब फुल पॉडकास्ट या फुल वीडियो चैनल पे आएगा उसके लिए यू शुड सब्सक्राइब, पुट अ नोटिफिकेशन बेल ऑन, एंड आई हैव ट्राइड टू आस्क एज मैनी क्रिटिकल क्वेश्चंस ऑल्सो. बट कुछ लोगों से मैंने ट्विटर पे देखा, मेरे ट्विटर पे रिप्लाई कर रहे हैं कि यार द XYZ प्लेयर is better than Yan because he's trying to change his passport. यार भाई थोड़ा फुटबॉल देखो, थोड़ा लेवल देखो. If at a 18 player doesn't have a professional contract in their life, there's a reason why he don't have a professional contract in life, and if a player is playing at the SPL level, Scottish Premier League is a level where JJ and Sunil Chhetri went for a trial and they didn't get a deal, by the way. So just to tell that people think Scottish Premier League is not a good, it's a very good league for Indian players. And I think going there and doing well in his first season, of course his team is struggling, but Yan as an individual is having a fantastic season. So let's see. I asked him tough question, why don't you take Indian passport? Why the reasons you want OCI cards and everything to get into. Then I also asked about his views on Indian football, who is a favorite player, what his ultimate aim to do in his life. And he talked about ISL also. He said that, something about very ISL also. So we'll I think let's keep that topic. Yan Dhanda's interview is coming on this channel very soon. A full-fledged video podcast alongside articles on KNTV. So hopefully that will going to give all the answers to you guys. Priyam says this year SAF is going tough for India. Our neighbors included origin players in them. Your thoughts on recent Bangladesh other SAF country? I think Hamza Chaudhary playing for Bangladesh is a good news for Indian football if he does. It's a good news for South Asian football. South Asian football need a push. India, by just developing our own football, cannot reach World Cup. The whole region need to develop the football. ASEAN is doing well. The whole ASEAN region is doing well as a football. That's why football is growing fast in ASEAN. India, if wants to do good, we want Nepal, we want Bangladesh, we want Maldives or Sri Lanka to also start doing well. There are good Sri Lankan origin player in Premier League. I think in Premier League also, in England also. Same with Bangladesh. Hamza Chaudhary playing for Bangladesh is a massive news for Indian football, South Asian football. So hopefully all of these South Asian teams get these best players who are playing in Europe for their countries. Pakistan already does that. Nepal tried to do that, but they don't have a top playing footballers, in Europe. But Bangladesh does have a couple of these good Bengalis players in Europe who playing. They can play for Bangladesh. It's a great news. So let's hope Pakistan already does that. Pakistan always had these European players in the team. What's your take on Srinagar Deccan defeating Kerala Blasters? Srinagar Deccan drawn with Bangalore. Srinagar Deccan the best performing I-League team. I think Srinagar Deccan lost the title race eventually in the last part of the season. They were looking better round glass Punjab to me, but I think they will be back next season for sure. Bringing the Australian striker with a huge wages does not sound good. In fact, what I believe is that we should look into players for Norway League, Syria lower leagues, matching those wages. I think sometimes this player doesn't want to leave, because they have most of the lower league have young strikers. They don't have a strikers who are 27, 20 because they also want to sold these strikers to the European teams. But I think Cummins is a good signing, but जो पैसा लोग बात कर रहे हैं, he's not going to come for 9 crores. So don't believe on that money which people are talking about. Why Jamshedpur FC is so inactive in the transfer market? I think Jamshedpur FC does stuff at their own pace. They will make a good team, always. They will sign some players what they want to sign, but there will be players who are leaving. They are working on the contract extension of a couple of players. So once those contract extensions are done, then there will be. Is there any possibility of Udanta being retained? Udanta is done. He's going FC Goa. The deal has been signed already with FC Goa, so he's not going there. 3 La Liga players, Liga player, Alexander to Chennai FC are not done, not as advanced as saying. FIFA ban for Killer for not playing their salary or assistant manager from last year can be possible, but depending on what are the salaries, club has not come and said anything as of now. He said the bonuses have been not paid. Bonuses generally does not come under the taxes. So as some Kerala Blaster fans says that maybe those bonuses have been cut because of the taxes. The bonus is always extra money and it will not come under the taxes. So that's the one thing about bonus. The bonuses or TDS or income tax is on the actual salary, not on the bonuses. So I think they have to give them the bonuses, but I don't know. I have not read the contract between the club and the coach. Coach coming to the media, has he shown the actual agreement where he's mentioned? And if he has complained to FIFA, ideally he should be staying silent, because FIFA has given multiple Indian clubs, including Kerala Blasters sometime, a warning or a ban or a fine. So if he is right, he should not be speaking to media. He should be waiting for FIFA to take decision. I have not seen the contract. I am not defending Kerala Blaster here, but I'm just saying, if he's coming on media, I don't know how he's coming. If he just have to go to FIFA and complain about it. Mohan Bagan are interested in any other Indian expert, Akash and Yasir, and I think Mohan Bagan will also get another Indian midfielder other than Yasir for sure. Is Cummins to Mohan Bagan advanced? Yes, Cummins to Mohan Bagan is an advanced stock, and Abhinav Pandey and जो भी Cummins के बारे में बार-बार पूछ रहे हैं, मैंने काफ़ी चीज़ डिटेल में Cummins को कवर कर लिया है इस वीडियो के पहले ही, मतलब स्टार्टिंग के पार्ट में. You can go when this video go offline and listen about it. What can I summarize Cummins again as new watchers have come? ATK Mohan Bagan has been in talks with Cummins for last 2 years, so they have been scouting for last 2 years, and they finally think that this is a perfect window to get him. 1 year contract remaining. Club want to sell him. Cummins want to move. So I think it's an very advanced talks. It's all about agreeing the deal with all 3 parties together. So that's about Cummins. And please don't ask about Cummins again. If you want to go back and watch again. I have given you the summary of it. Hi Ashish, you are doing good with Indian football. Mark, I'm trying, my friend. Thank you very much. Mumbai City FC All Indian squad thoughts. I think. See, they have already won this season trophy. I understand they had a good young player, and we all want clubs to give our Indian clear chances. And if Mumbai City FC is doing that, they're winning games. So what's bad in that? I'm all okay with it. I'm happy for the Indian football to do well. Is he related to Pat Cummins? अरे अंकुर जैन, सारे जैन भाई भाई होते हैं क्या भाई? Revealed intercontinental team, still not done. We have to wait. Ganesh Naik, talk about international cup. The teams are not officially done, so we have to wait. So there will be something happening around. So let's wait for that. To improve India ranking, India need to join KAFA or ASEAN. Just joining other reason will not increase India's ranking. India has to play regularly friendly games, do well in the official games to improve the ranking. नॉर्थ ईस्ट का इन्वेस्टर का नाम पता है सर? वेल प्लेड. अरे नॉर्थ ईस्ट का इन्वेस्टर डन ही नहीं हुआ तो नाम कहाँ से बताऊँ? अभी तो कोई इन्वेस्टर आया ही नहीं है, आएगा तो बता पाऊँ हम. अगर ओएसआई प्लेयर को इंडिया से खेलने सच में, क्या बोल रहे हैं मोहित सर, अगर ओएसआई प्लेयर को इंडिया से सच में प्यार होता, इंडिया से 2 साल के लिए खेल कर इंडिया रैंक को 70 से ऊपर ले जाते। मोहित भाई, मैं ना ये बात मैं भी कहता था 2013-14 में, ठीक है, मैं समझ गया आप क्या कहना चाह रहे हो कि प्यार है, सब कुछ है। देखो, एक होता है लॉजिकल भी सोच लेते हैं। अगर यन ढांडा अभी इंडियन पासपोर्ट लेते हैं, उनको स्ट्रेट अवे इंडियन पासपोर्ट नहीं मिलेगा। सो फॉर दैट गेटिंग इंडियन पासपोर्ट ही हैज़ टू लिव इन इंडिया फॉर 1 ईयर, एटलीस्ट 1 ईयर। फॉर दैट द प्रीवियस डॉक्यूमेंट्स होने चाहिए। तो 1 साल इंडिया में रहने के लिए मतलब उसको अपना पहले अभी एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट अपना छोड़ना पड़ेगा जो रॉस काउंटी के साथ है, जो भी, एंड ही इज अंडर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट विद रॉस काउंटी। पहली बात तो है लीगली ही कांट जस्ट लीव दैट। अगर वो भी फाइट करके रहता तो इंडिया में 1 साल उसको रहना पड़ेगा, या ही हैज टू प्ले इन ISL, रिमेन इन इंडिया एंड देन गेट इज इंडियन पासपोर्ट। उसकी भी कोई टाइमलाइन नहीं है। गेटिंग इंडियन पासपोर्ट इज नॉट दैट सिंपल पीपल थिंक कि आप जाओगे गवर्नमेंट के पास कि मुझे पासपोर्ट दे दो जी, और पासपोर्ट नहीं मिल जाएगा आपको। देयर आर लॉट्स ऑफ टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन विच नीड टू फुलफिल्ड। उस पीरियड में एक यंग प्लेयर जो 22 साल का, 23 साल का, वो क्या करेगा? बिकॉज ही इज लूजिंग हिज पीक ऑफ हिज ईयर इन जस्ट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन ईयर, यू नो। तो एक मेजर रीजन उसका ये है। सेकेंड थिंग है कि it's not about player. These players have families, the kids. Once they move away, the family has also come with them. So India में एकदम से रातों रातों सेटअप नहीं है हमारे पास कि उनको वो घर भी मिल जाए, क्लब भी मिल जाए, प्लेइंग टाइम भी मिल जाए, and then they get the passport in 1 year also. What's the window if they don't get the passport in 1 year? They already has left. For example, Jan will leave Europe for 1 year. Will any other club sign him now going back to Europe? So if he wants to, I think, see, ये टू साइड स्टोरी है। ये बहुत ईजी लगता है कि आप पासपोर्ट छोड़ दीजिए एंड देन कम एंड प्ले, बट देन उनकी जो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ जो डिस्टर्ब होगी उसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कौन लेगा? एंड आई थिंक इफ प्लेयर वांट्स टू प्ले इन प्रीमियर लीग, हिज ड्रीम इज टू प्ले इन प्रीमियर लीग, वी कांट बी फोर्सिंग हिम टू नॉट टू डू सो। तो वो मेरा एक ओपिनियन है। पहले मैं भी सोचता था कि आप पासपोर्ट लीजिए, क्या बड़ी बात है, सब लेते ही हैं, बट आई थिंक इतना सिंपल नहीं है पासपोर्ट लेना जितना सब लोगों को लगता है। कुमार रेड्डी, डेस बकिंगम इज क्रिटिसाइजिंग AFC कप बिकॉज बट वी विल गेट वन मोर ग्रुप स्टेज इन प्ले ऑफ इन AFC कप स्पॉट, बट सऊदी, उज्बेकी, कतार, ईरान, यू विल गेट वन AFC कप स्पॉट, इंडिया विल फॉल इनटू वेस्ट जोन। I have to read कुमार रेड्डी उसके बारे में, I don't know, I have not read Des Beckingham statement on the same. Let's wait. अंकुर जैन पूछ रहे हैं भाई एक serious question related to Honda. After Biri exit, he can still play in Premier League due to GBA point system if he keeps on playing in top league. Straight away Premier League में नहीं खेल पाएगा वो, because उसका अभी जो point system है it's based on his UK passport, British passport he had. Now he changing his passport to India. If he change, रातों रात चेंज भी हो जाता है, his points get reset to 0, then he had to build his experience points again for his new passport. So that's the problem, because India is not going to allow dual passports, so he has to give away his British passport. Any major outgoing for Mohun Bagan, there will be Indian players leaving Mohun Bagan for sure. Let's see what happened and when कब होता है। चांगटे FIFA टीम ऑफ द सीजन के लिए वोटिंग ऑन है। खेला ने आर्टिकल भी किया दैट हाउ कैन वोट फॉर चांगटे फॉर FIFA टीम ऑफ द सीजन, EA Sports FIFA. This is the last. Next year it's becoming EA Sports FC. This year you expect 80,000 derby. We also want, but the total seats have been reduced to 63. How we'll have that? I think still lots of time to go, and I think even 60,000, I'm sure if the lower stands are open, which don't have, there will be more than 63,000. Officially 63,000 ho sakta hai, but there can be crowd more than 60,000 for sure in the stadium, hopefully. And I just want to watch Kolkata derby this time around, so let's see. No need for OCI, we need to follow Japan. We will progress and get to 70 our own. These players will prioritize the club over national team anyway, no guarantees. Either way. Utkarsh, see, getting OSI players, I am not saying bring 11 OSI players. Couple of them in critical position is going to change. Just see how Indian players do, Akash, all these Indian players do when they are surrounded by good foreigners in ISL. Same thing. If you can get 2 or 3 OSI players in critical position, you can always limit that you can have a maximum of 3 OSI players in the playing 11 or a squad or whatever, and then build around the team around them. It will help Indian football instantly to get attention worldwide among Indian people also. Majority Indian people do not care about Indian football team, so that's the whole. It's all about creating the awareness for the Indian football team. And over nearly 200 people watching, guys, do hit the like button, yaar. इतना सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, like मारिए. Super Cup organization has been very bad. Kerala disappointed all. It's not about Kerala people. It's Kerala Football Association. Is not Kerala Football Association actually. It's Kerala Sports Authority and Kerala government and EFF are disappointed. So it's their responsibility. What's your opinion on the pathetic standard of training facility in Kerala? Torn goal nets, bad lighting condition, 8 teams in one practice. Is a failure of AFF or FSDL? AFF, Kerala government, and Kerala Sports Authority. Three parties who are responsible for the Super Cup. FSDL is only doing the production for the broadcasting. That's it. Amrinder East Bengal, possible. Possible है रोहित भाई, but depending on who they get the coach, that's they are depending. Ashish sir, where do you see India ranking in next 4-5 years? मैं फीफा रैंकिंग को बहुत इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं देता हूँ, बट आइडियली इफ वी कैन रीच नेक्स्ट राउंड ऑफ AFC एशियन कप main tournament, that's a great achievement. If we go to the next round of FIFA World Cup qualifiers, that's a bigger achievement for me than the FIFA ranking. FIFA ranking की मेरे लिए as such कोई importance नहीं है, but ideally we should try to get into top 70. You know, that's seen. Jason, coming to Mohan Bagan, I have Tamo Gahana, I have spoken about it. आप पीछे जाके देख सकते हैं. Yes, it's a very advanced stock. Mohan Bagan wanted him for 2 years. They finally want to get him for this season. Let's see. Will Cummins come into Mohan Bagan's SC? How much, please? By 70% chances he will come, but I have explained complete structure of this deal. Pele, you can go and just go and watch. That will be important. Ashish, will we lose AFC Champions League spot from next season? AFC revamping AFC competition. There will be 3-tier AFC competition from 2024-25. AFC will become very difficult. वो revamp, we don't have full information for revamp. All these are rumors till now. AFC have not said officially, unofficially, and as of now. So we have to wait for AFC to come with the structure before we can feel that India will lose their AFC Champions League slot. Any update on Ambani bidding for Liverpool? They're not going to bid for Liverpool. Don't worry about that. Will Johnny Kako continue to Mohan Bagan? Depending on the targets, if Mohan Bagan gets or not. So we have to wait for that. Punjab FC playing in Delhi. Delhi FC playing in Punjab. भैया क्या चल रहा है? I don't know. Srinagar Secondary need to be promoted this season. They are a proper team. Surprised how they didn't win the league this season. I think eventually the later part of the season with injuries they struggled, but the Super Cup performance shows that what they have been trying to build. They will qualify next season. They have infrastructure, they have money, they have a good team. They will qualify next season. He didn't want to play for the national team as he won't play. I guess due to him joining a lower league like ISL. He don't want to play for his national team as he won't play. I guess. See. At 22, at 23, he will not want to come to ISL. That's a low grade move for in terms of him. I think only thing which is content because Indian passport रातों रात नहीं मिलेगा. He has to stay in India for 1 year before he became eligible for Indian passport. Then he can start the paperwork. So it's not that simple. Either ways, AFF goes to him. That you try to get into say we'll give you an instant Indian passport in 7 days. Leave your British passport and then work with your club or your agent to get your move in Europe or Scottish Premier League. Kenny is eligible with the Indian passport. That's AFF do, that's possible. But asking player to come to India, to live in India 1 year, then start his passport application is not that simplified. He will lost his 2 years of playing time just in documentation process. तो इतना simple process नहीं है जितना लोगों को Twitter पे लगता है. That's the whole point. Rumors that a Saudi consortium team is interested to buy shares of Kerala Blast and Truth. That's rumors. SAD Kerala. Is Mehtab leaving Mumbai? I don't think so. Any update on new club joining ISL apart from Rockers Punjab next season? No update. No club is joining as of now. If Jan moves to La Liga or Bundesliga, then can able to join Indian team because these leagues don't have any type of restriction. He can go there, but uske liye he has to change the passport. To change the passport is not that simple. AFF have to make the process simplified for him or player like him, that you can go to the Indian High Commission in London and apply for passport from there, and you can get passport in 7 to 10 days. Will that possible right now? No. What he need to do, he has to come to India, live here 1 year, then apply for Indian passport. So इतना simple नहीं है, and उस चीज में he will lose his 2 year of playing time. So इतना आसान जो लगता है ना, आप छोड़ दो, आप इंडिया आ जाओ, ISL खेल लो 1 साल 2 साल, उसमें पासपोर्ट अप्लाई कर लो, क्या गारंटी है पासपोर्ट तब भी मिलेगा टाइम पे? नहीं, that's a major issue here. So वो documentation process simple होना चाहिए. That message for Cummins, not Dhanda. Okay. Who will replace Punjab in I-League? I think the I-League second division team will get promoted, but let's see, will they promote 2 teams or 3 teams? That's clarity has still not come, so we have to wait. What is the financial condition of Northeast United? The stadiums don't fill up, their fan support isn't the great, the teams
back room is in mess. They finish bottom always. Are they any sustainable finance? They are no chance they're sustainably financially. जो transfer, even they get the transfer fee they get, they use the transfer fee for the daily running of the club, for paying salaries and everything. They don't invest that money to build their squad. They use it for their as a working capital, for example. So they are in not a good situation. Fans are disappointed. That's why I don't want to. If Northeast get a better owner who can support the club, owner who can build a good team, their fans will be back in the stadium for sure. Odisha's owner blocked me after I called him on a childish troll behavior on Twitter. क्या कर सकते हैं भाई, मैं कुछ बोलूंगा तो मुझे ब्लॉक कर देंगे. ओनली इंग्लिश एफ ए द रूल की लीग में खेलने के लिए 70 रैंक से ऊपर होना चाहिए, बिकॉज सरप्रीत सिंह प्लेड फॉर बायन, गुरप्रीत सिंह प्लेड फॉर डेनमार्क. नॉट ओनली इंग्लिश लीग्स, ये एक वर्क परमिट का इशू है, ये इंग्लिश का नहीं है, कंट्री के वर्क परमिट के इशूज़ हैं. तो ये ब्रिटिश में हो सकता है. सरप्रीत सिंह प्लेड इन डिडंट प्लेड फॉर बायन फर्स्ट टीम, प्लेड फॉर बायन म्यूनिख सेकंड टीम. ऑफकोर्स बुंडेसलीगा के लिए एलिजिबल है. इंडियन प्लेयर वर्क परमिट का एप्लीकेशन पे डिपेंड करता है. सो रिसेंटली चाइना लॉस्ट and drew to New Zealand in 100 rank. FIFA ranking is fake. I don't go by FIFA ranking. FIFA ranking से अगर होता तो बेल्जियम 2-3 वर्ल्ड कप जीत चुका था अब तक. So let's not go by them. Let ISL club sign Yan Dhanda for 40 crores a season. Ashish sir, this is the only way he would give his Indian passport. एंड उसके बाद भी तो पासपोर्ट लेने का एप्लीकेशन तब चालू होगा जब इंडिया में 1 साल रह जाएगा, उसके बाद चालू होगा. तो कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस है वो. राउंड क्लास पंजाब इज मेकिंग एनी मूव इन ट्रांसफर मूव फॉर इंडियन प्लेयर्स इन और फॉरेन इंडियन प्लेयर्स. दे हैव बीन टच foreign players, of course, depending on the coach and everything when they finalize that who they want to go ahead. So let's wait for that. Does EF have a plan just like under 17 for under 19 and 20? They have a plan for every stuff. So let's them implement them. Tomorrow the big news will come from EFF at 5 p.m. So wait for that. प्लेयर का मार्केट वैल्यू कैसे असाइन होता है? ट्रांसफर मार्केट से तो नहीं होता इंडियन फुटबॉल में स्पेशली. सो डोंट गो बाय द ट्रांसफर मार्केट वैल्यूज. यूजली इट्स डन बाय द नेगोशिएशन बिटवीन द एजेंट एट द क्लब. सो ये एक बहुत सिंपल है. आप जैसे एम्प्लॉयज़ साइन होते हैं किसी भी कंपनी में, एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट देखा जाता है पहले तो. सो इफ XYZ प्लेयर हैज़ अ एग्जिस्टिंग कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ऑफ 40 lakhs per season with a club and he's performing very good, he's a top Indian player, international, then I'm sure he's going to get at least 1 crore with a new club straight away. Because if you're playing for India, if he's not playing for India, then they will feel that 40 lakhs का existing contract है, let's give him 30, 40, 50% hike, make it 60 lakhs or 70 lakhs. So that's according negotiation happened with the agent and the club. That's how it's decided. Does AFF has a plan for under 23 under 20? They have a plan. Saurav Rana, there should be. Khalid Jamil कहाँ गया? Who is under 19 coach? Not decided. Khalid Pinto होते थे बीच में, अभी डिसाइड नहीं. खालिद जमील भी यही है. अभी देखो कभी कुछ दिनों में देखने को मिलेंगे आपको. What is the opinion why Indian footballer don't go slightly higher rank country like Vietnam, Cambodia, trade their skill, can win both players and India, for example, Sandesh Jingan? पहली बात तो these clubs will not sign Indian players for the Asian quota. They will feel that they have a better Asian players available. That's one. Salaries are very low. What ISL clubs giving to Sandesh Jingan, Vietnamese clubs not going to give same for Sandesh Jingan. So these are two major reasons they are not going there. Ambedkar Stadium Delhi is AFC certified. इट कैन बी. पहले तो वर्ल्ड कप क्वालिफायर्स भी होस्ट किया तो उस टाइम फीफा सर्टिफाइड होता था, बट रिसेंटली कुछ रिफर्बिश नहीं हुआ तो उसकी वजह से ड्रेसिंग रूम अच्छे नहीं है. बट 6 month 8 month में अगर वो उसको रिफर्बिश किया जाए तो अच्छा हो सकता है. जेम्स रोड्रिगस का अपडेट चेक करो जल्दी. कहाँ अपडेट चेक करूँ? सिद्धार्थ 360 प्लीज़ आप लिंक भेजिए या मुझे ट्विटर पे भेज दीजिए, मैं चेक कर लूँगा. कलिंगा स्टेडियम की कैपेसिटी चेक की क्या है देखना पड़ेगा भाई. कम क्यों है? क्योंकि वो उसी साइज़ का बनाया गया है. वाई एंड इंडिया AFC प्रो लाइसेंस कोच इन टॉक्स विद टॉप क्लब्स. वाई कोचेज विद ब्राइट रिज्यूमे लाइक बीनो, संजय सेन, पेंडिंग, थोंगबाई, खालिद वरिष्ठ असाइड. बिकॉज ISL फैंस भी तो बहुत क्रिटिकल है ना, उनको भी तो फॉरेन कोच चाहिए. वो इंडियन, अगर कोई क्लब इंडियन कोच अनाउंस करता है तो दे फील दैट दिस इज़ लाइक अ अंडरस्टेटमेंट फ्रॉम दी ओनर्स, दे आर नॉट सीरियस, दे आर सेविंग मनी. तो वो हमारा माइंडसेट है और कुछ नहीं है. आशीष सर, हाउ डू इंडियन फ्लोर प्लेयर पे टैक्सेस, हाउ मच परसेंट? TDS है, 30% TDS कटता है. इनकम टैक्स है. तो डिपेंडिंग ऑन कैसा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है, उसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. अगर एग्जिस्टिंग कोई प्रॉपर एम्प्लॉय कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है तो इनकम टैक्स लगेगा. अगर वो दूसरा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है आर्टिस्ट वाला, 30% का TDS कटता है. तो डिपेंडिंग ऑन टैक्सेस पे करते हैं सारे के सारे इंडियन प्लेयर्स. वाई इज लीग इज़ बेटर फाइनेंशियली, J लीग और ऑफकोर्स J लीग इज़ बेटर फाइनेंशियली. कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं, कुछ आया है, मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ. लेट्स वेट. सिद्धांत ने कुछ ट्विटर पे भेजा है. भाई अगर जेम्स रोड्रिगेज ने टर्मिनेट भी कर दिया अपना कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ग्रीस क्लब के साथ, ही इज अवेलेबल इन द फ्री मार्केट, आई एम श्योर ही इज नॉट कमिंग टू आईएसएल. भाई डोंट वरी, बहुत पैसा है, उतना नहीं देना चाहिए इंडिया को जितना देना चाहिए. और वो कुछ खास हेल्प मिलेगा नहीं इंडियन क्लब को. हमने आई थिंक इंडियन क्लब्स आर अवे फ्रॉम दीज मार्की साइनिंग. सिद्धांत भाई, सो दैट्स ऑन. वाई राउंड ग्लास पंजाब डिड नॉट चूज पंचकुला स्टेडियम, व्हाट इज द रीजन मूविंग टू दिल्ली? वो यार क्लब की क्राइटेरिया है. लेट्स वेट फॉर क्लब टू कम ऑफिशियली, देन मे बी आस्क द क्लब फॉर द सेम, यू नो. एंड लेट्स वेट. मिश्रा यासिर टू मोहन बगान. मिश्रा का तो सुना है, अभी यासिर का भी यू हैव टू वेट. नेक्स्ट ईयर द सैलरी कैप इंक्रीज होगा ना, अभी तक कोई अपडेट नहीं है. यू हैव टू वेट फॉर दैट. सेम विद द टेलीकास्ट ब्रॉडकास्टर सिचुएशन आल्सो देयर. सर मोहन बगान साइन इन, Cummins will be a big face if they sign. Mumbai updates that I've given already. Any chance for reviving Federation Cup? I think ideally Federation को रिवाइव कर लेना चाहिए मेरे हिसाब से. तो ये सुपर कप को सुपर कप ही रखना चाहिए. सुपर कप का ऐसा कर सकते हैं, आई लीग विनर्स प्लेज अगेंस्ट सुपर कप विनर, फेडरेशन कप विनर सेमीफाइनल, एंड आईएसएल विनर plays against super cup runner up for example, and then these are 2 semifinals 1 final, and फिर आप सुपर कप करते हैं जैसे ला लीगा करता है. एंड आई थिंक एंड फेडरेशन कप बी द एक्चुअल कप कॉम्पिटिशन लाइक एफए कप. एक लेगेसी भी है फेडरेशन कप की. इट्स वन ऑफ द ओल्डेस्ट इंडियन फुटबॉल टूर्नामेंट, 1977 से चला आ रहा है. यू नो देयर इज अ लेगेसी बिहाइंड इट, सो उसको रातों रात बंद नहीं करना चाहिए. सेकंड थिंग, आई डोंट लाइक सुपर कप ट्रॉफी, आई डोंट लाइक सुपर कप नेम. यार दुनिया भर में सुपर कप होते हैं, 1 ऑफ 2 ऑफ गेम होते हैं, हमारे यहाँ पूरा टूर्नामेंट है. तो फंडामेंटली वो राइट नहीं है मेरे अकॉर्डिंग, और कुछ नहीं है. दिस वीक कल्याण चौबे मेट विद द कश्मीर गवर्नर. एनी अपडेट्स ऑन दैट? ये इवेंचुअली द एएफएफ इज गोइंग टू वेरियस गवर्नमेंट्स टू सेट अप system to support football. So I think it's a good way. They're meeting different government authorities. Not major is coming out from that yet, but tomorrow there is a major thing coming out from EFF, 5 p.m. There will be a press conference, so let's see. Follow our cricket channel on YouTube, as Murali Krishna says. You know, yep. Let me also put that. नहीं तो मेरी क्रिकेट टीम वो रोज़ बोलते हैं कि आप अपने लोगों को बोलो, अपने चैनल पे आप बोलो कि वो हमारे क्रिकेट चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब करें, उनको हमको भी सपोर्ट करें. हैं तो हम भी खेलना हो के ही ब्रांड. सो मैं लिंक डाल देता हूँ डिस्क्रिप्शन में, और आप लोग प्लीज़ गो एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड ऑल्सो वॉच देम वेन एवर यू कैन फॉर ऑल द क्रिकेट इन्फॉर्मेशन. एंड वी हैव केप्ट क्रिकेट अवे फ्रॉम दिस चैनल, सो आप इतना तो कर ही सकते हैं कि उनको सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं. एंड आई थिंक अभी वहाँ पे 403 सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं, 143 लोग देख रहे हैं, तो एटलीस्ट 40-50 लोग जाके आप 450 सब्सक्राइबर्स करवा दीजिए जल्दी से. और यहाँ आके कमेंट जरूर करना इफ यू हैव डन दिस, सब्सक्राइब टू दैट न्यू चैनल दैट यू हैव सब्सक्राइब ऑलरेडी. इफ यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन क्रिकेट यू कैन डेफिनेटली डू दैट. इज लोबेरा कमिंग टू ईस्ट बंगाल? 70% yes, 30% स्टिल वेटिंग. डूरंत का विनर, यस डूरंत का विनर, आईएसएल विनर, आईएसएल शीट विनर, फेडरेशन कप विनर, आई लीग विनर के बीच में एक छोटा सा टूर्नामेंट बना दो सुपर कप. दैट्स एंड इट्स कैन बी अ प्री सीजन टूर्नामेंट. अगस्त में खिला दो आप कहीं पे भी, यू नो, कश्मीर में, पंजाब में, जहां पे आपका मन हो वहां खिलाओ. आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट इट शुड बी. शुडंट थिंक आईएफएफ शील्ड शुड बी रीनेम्ड टू एएफएफ शील्ड एज इट हैज ग्लोरियस लेगेसी. 1911 मोहन बगान विक्ट्री बिकम एफए कप इक्विवेलेंट, फेडरेशन कप और इंडिया करबाओ कप, सुपर कप, कम्युनिटी शील्ड. बहुत कुछ किया जा सकता है, पर IFA, which is Indian Football Association of West Bengal, is not going to allow AFF to take the IFA shield away from them. Tamona, now we can't put timestamp only at end of the stream. It can be. Yes, and I think please put the timestamp if you guys can put in the comment section after the stream ends. Ashish, I heard that AFA will not revive Federation due to the marketing issue and PR. Ideally, देखो करना चाहिए, मेरा opinion. That's my opinion. But if they don't want to, that's their call. Any other interesting question, guys? 408 हो गए. 5 लोग जाके सब्सक्राइब कराए हैं, तो दैट्स अ ग्रेट. थैंक यू वेरी मच. This week कल्याण चौबे, दैट्स आफ्टर bro, is the salary cap of Indian player in the market inflated? Yes, I feel the Indian but see, अगर इंडियन प्लेयर्स को सैलरी ज़्यादा मिल भी रही है तो क्या रॉन्ग? इट्स इंडियन लीग, दीज आर आवर ओन प्लेयर्स. इफ दे मेक अ गुड करियर, parents will see that the football is a good career option also. So they're not going to stop their players, stop the young kids to play football if they feel Grupin Sandhu is earning 2 crores, Sunil Chhetri is earning 2 crores, Changte is earning good money, Apuya is earning good money, to give an example, Liston is earning good money, and that's motivate parents कि ठीक है मेरा बच्चा अगर फुटबॉल अच्छा खेल रहा है, let him play because he can also earn good money going ahead by playing in ISL. So I think वो होना चाहिए. भाई जल्दी क्वेश्चन पूछो गाइस, भाई को पनवेल में निकलना है तो जल्दी पूछ लो, सही बात है. हाउ मेनी डेज वी हैव टू वेट फॉर कमेंट्स? आई थिंक नेक्स्ट 6-7 डेज में सब कुछ हो जाना चाहिए. सुपर कप के स्कैम के बारे में बताओ. क्या स्कैम है यार, सब कुछ स्कैम ही चल रहा है वहाँ तो इन टर्म्स ऑफ फैसिलिटीज. लोबेरा ऑल्सो डजंट हैव एनओसी टू साइन फॉर ईस्ट बंगाल. ये आता रहेगा रूमर्स, एनओसी ये सो वो ये सब आता रहेगा, डोंट वरी. वंस ईस्ट बंगाल एग्री द डिमांड्स ऑफ लोबेरा दैट विल बी डन. एनओसी फनओसी कुछ नहीं चाहिए, सब हो जाएगा. Sir, Mohan Bagan, Super Giant, Akash Mishra, Yasir, Cummins update. Cummins 70%, Akash Mishra 60%, Yasir I don't know yet. So these two, let's wait for remaining details. By Kerala Blaster foreign players update दे दो. Kerala Blaster थी 2 or 3 players तो they have existing contract, they're not moving, so not much movement going to happen at Kerala Blaster foreign department. So next season Super Cup ISL के parallel ही चलेगा. Yes, Adesh, as of now it will run at parallel. So let's wait for final confirmation. Nishu update. Playing well for Kerala Blaster, so will Kerala Blaster wants to see Nishu leave Kerala Blaster? Are there any better fullback available in the market to replace Nishu? Jessel is already leaving, so the left back slot already empty at Kerala Blaster. So I think Nishu is a good left back if he can play regularly there. East Bengal wants East Bengal want many Indian players, not just Mehtab Singh. So let's wait. Abir Chaudhary भाई अभी कुछ बोलना बहुत मुश्किल होगा. सर आप नेक्स्ट टाइम कब आओगे कमिंस का अपडेट लेके लिए? अभिनव पांडे देखो अभी तो ट्विटर पे अगर मैं होगा कुछ आएगा वेबसाइट पे. इफ इट हैपन ड्यूरिंग द वीक इट विल ऑन द वेबसाइट khelan.com एज ऑलवेज. बट नेक्स्ट थर्सडे अगेन 5 PM I will be live on this channel. Why Mohan Bagan in talks with Mohammad Yasir Akash? Don't they have a Sumit Rathi? Why did they sign him then? Previously they destroy the career of SK Sahil, Jobby Justin, Komal Tatal. Good question, Victor. ये आप मोहन बगान से पूछिए. Why can what can say? Ayush, Jessel, Kabra all leaving. Jessel, Kabra तो contract is finishing. Ayush का we have to. I think his contract also getting expired. Ayush, I'm not sure. I think 1 year deal है left. ये नहीं मुझे देखना पड़ेगा. But let me check. That is Ayush contract is also expiring. End of this season, or he still has 1 year deal left. I have to just check. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, Ayush Adhikari. No, he still have 1 year deal left, so I don't know. I think if he leaves, then the transfer move to take place. Tab hoga. So I don't think Kabra and Jessel are moving because the contract has ended. Sir, Ayush Adhikari को right back बना दिया गया है. I think ठीक है, but I think it's a more of a midfielder, number 8. Let's see. पहले भी विंग पे खिला रहे थे. आशीष, but are the players comfortable when the players grow if they don't play proper under pressure or players have more to than other Asian leagues? Is about salaries. See, ये प्लेयर के ऊपर है and eventually होगा. Once they going in next 3 to 4 years, they will start moving out when they feel they can make more money in Europe if they do well. Going to Asian League is not easy because Asian teams don't want to sign Indian players. That's also reality. Will there any telecast of under-17 Spain tour matches? Maybe up streaming telecast तो नहीं. Update on Lobera दे दिया. Update on Lobera बहुत सारी update दे दी है. It's nearly done for East Bengal, but we have to wait. Final contracts are still not signed. Is Rohit Dhano to Bengaluru FC done? Yep, nearly done. Rohit Dhano to Bengaluru FC काफ़ी पहले ही होने वाला था, but I think it's done now. Any other fan of Mohan Bagan? I think not many. Cummins का ही deal है. And new football stadium मणिपुर में कुछ बातें हैं. Not actual work has started on ground. So once that started, we'll let you know. Guys, thank you very much. 144 likes हैं यार. Let's do 200 likes quickly. And then I will summarize everything. Sir, Mohan Bagan को 6 foreigners combination हो सकता है क्या? They can make it 6 if AFC allowed. So let's see. I think 6 के 6 foreigners तो नए sign नहीं करेंगे. They will get 1 or 2 new, not 6 new for sure. What is the financial status of Odisha FC? Are they financially stable? What's their vision for the future? They are financially in good situation. Not good. They are not making profits from ISL, but with the support of Odisha government, the stadium rent and everything is better compared to other clubs. But they're not going to compete financially with Mumbai City FC or Bengaluru or FC Goa or ATK Mohan Bagan. So they want to do their stuff their own style, and that's what doing. And some of the decision I don't agree with, their especially coaches hiring and firing in last few season, but let's see, maybe this season they will do better. किरण भाई स्पैम मत करो, सही बात है. सर आईएसएल में मोहन बगान एसजी को 6 फॉरनर कौन कौन हो सकते हैं? लक्ष्मी, यार मुझे लगता है हुगुमो विल स्टे, यू नो फॉर श्योर. लेट्स सी, बाकी तो लेट्स वेट, बाकी क्या है क्या नहीं है. एनी न्यू इंडियन साइनिंग कमिंग सून फॉर केरला ब्लास्टर? I think there are 2 players who will join Kerala Blasters, so but I can't reveal anything more than that right now. Ashish sir, I think we need more clubs in ISL. If there is a promotion relegation from next season, how will the club of ISL increase? एकदम से नहीं increase करेंगे यार. Next season एक club और नया आएगा from I League, and there might be a new franchisee next season onwards. So we have to wait for that. What is the level of the league? Thai League? Can you compare the Thai League with other Asian league? Thai League is better than ISL in terms of competitiveness, in terms of money, in terms of sponsorship, in terms of player quality. I think in terms of level, I think better than ISL for sure, but it's not at same level as J League or Chinese league nowadays is not good anymore. But I think K2 and J2 league के level पे है Thai League, with K2 and J2 league. So Korean league is also very good in terms of level. Okay, do you think bringing an investor via state government intervention can send a bad message to everyone that East Bengal officials are competitive, unworthy? Answer if you're comfortable, no pressure. East Bengal officials, old officials, they are incompetent for sure. You know, even they bring a good investors now, it doesn't change anything. They are incompetent. They have stopped East Bengal as a club to progress in last few seasons for their own political interest. You know, and for me, it's not going to change even they do anything right now. Until next 5 years they operate this club properly, then I only can say they are a good official. They are incompetent official for sure. I'm gonna to email Brentford or Brighton owners pleading to buy Kerala Blaster. Let them do their money ball, buying an unknown wonderful kid from Sri Lanka, then selling him to higher leagues for millions, says SAD Kerala. Best of luck, brother. Sir, 16.5 crore salaries, कब कैसा कमिंस फिट होगा? देखो फिट कैसा होगा बता देता हूँ. कमिंस को ही देंगे 3 to 4 crores on paper salary. Then there will be bonuses for each and every goal he score, each and every games he plays, each and every bench appearance he make, each and every assist he make. Then will be a season bonus if he score 10 plus goal, 10 plus assist. Then there will be a bonus for him if ATK Mohun Bagan wins the league shield or ISL trophy. Then there will be a bonus for him if East Bengal qualify for Asia. You know, and then there will be, you know, something more bonuses, you know, more type of bonuses structured in his contract. That's how they will afford him. Indian player quality is the same. What's the solution? Quality for कोमल थटाल. भाई कोमल थटाल यार अभी तो इंजर्ड थे, तो लेट्स वेट फॉर देम द अपडेट. नेक्स्ट वीक में लेके आता कोमल थटाल की अपडेट आपके लिए. इंजर्ड है रिसेंटली, तो नेक्स्ट सीजन आईएसएल स्टार मानेगा या मैं अभी तक कंफर्म नहीं हुआ है. केशरी विक्की की स्टार स्पोर्ट्स में आएगा या न्यूज़ 18 स्पोर्ट्स 18 में. वी हैव टू वेट फॉर दैट. Is budget increase for East Bengal this season? They are going to be a better budget for East Bengal this season for sure. As we are in pot for Asia Cup, will be finished bottom of group and will progress from through group stage. लक चाहिए. मैंने अपना एक आइडियल ग्रुप ट्विटर पे डाला था, आप जाके देख सकते हो. 7 नेगी आशीष पे, जो मुझे लगता है हमारा बेस्ट हो सकता है. सर सुपर कप चैंपियन एटीके मोहन होगा, आपको क्या? मैं देखो ज्योतिषी नहीं हूँ, बट एटीके मोहन लुक्स लाइक अ डिसेंट फॉर्म राइट नाउ टू विन द सुपर कप. हाउ मच मनी डिड मुंबई सिटी टू गेट फॉर विनिंग शील्ड? आई थिंक 6 crores का पैसा मिला है. 6 or 8 crores आर देयर फॉर विनिंग शील्ड. एक्चुअल मनी इज ऑलरेडी डिसाइडेड, यू नो. आईएसएल इस साल का प्राइज मनी इंक्रीज किया गया था. मैं बता देता हूँ आपको, अभी खेलनों का आर्टिकल है, एक डाल भी देता हूँ, विच केम रिसेंटली. आर्टिकल कमेंट सेक्शन में डाल देता हूँ, मैं पढ़ के बता देता हूँ. फाइनल द विनर्स ऑफ फाइनल हैज़ गॉट 6 crores एज अ प्राइज मनी एंड आई थिंक 2.5 crores फॉर द रनर अप. तो जो विनर है उनको 6 crores मिले हैं प्राइज मनी. जो एटीके मोहन बगान ले गए 2.5 crores ले गए बेंगलुरु एफसी. एंड लीग शील्ड के लिए आई थिंक लीग शील्ड के लिए 8 crores मिले हैं आई थिंक टू मुंबई सिटी एफसी. But there should be limit to bonuses. If salary is 2 crore, you can't give 2 crore bonuses. There should be a relegate bonus. I think that's what league need to work upon. ईशान पंडिता कौन सा क्लब ज्वाइन करेगा? 3-4 क्लब है जहाँ बातचीत चल रही है, अभी डिसाइड नहीं हुआ, तो कुछ बता नहीं सकता कहाँ ज्वाइन करेंगे. फिर तो कमिंस को क्या सांस लेने के लिए भी बोनस कर देना चाहिए ताकि ईजी रहे. अंकुर जैन कर सकते हैं, ऐसा किया जा सकता है कि जितनी बार आप सांस लोगे उतनी बार आपको बोनस मिलेगा। एएफएफ को लूप होल निकाल लेना चाहिए कि पासपोर्ट ना बदल कर ओसीआई कार्ड से इंडिया के लिए खेल सके। और मैंने डिस्कस किया है मोहित नंडा के साथ, आप पॉडकास्ट में देखोगे, आप डिस्कस सिचुएशन, तो देखना आप जब वो वीडियो आएगा इस चैनल पे और बाकी जगह ऑडियो आएगा, आप डेफिनेटली देखना एंड कमेंट जरूर करना जब वीडियो आएगा कि कैसा लगा आपको। मैंने आस्क्ड टफ क्वेश्चन टू यान, यू नो, एंड ग्रेट लैड, जैसे उन्होंने जवाब दिए हैं। राउंड ग्लास पंजाब हैव टू प्ले इन दिल्ली फॉर आईएसएल, इज द ट्रू? अभी तक कुछ कंफर्म नहीं हुआ है, तो डोंट बिलीव एवरी रूमर यू आर सीइंग ऑन टीवी। गाइस, अल्टीमेटम आ गया, आई हैव टू लीव, टू हिट द लाइक बटन, गेट द 200 लाइक्स। ऑफलाइन जाकर वीडियो दोबारा देख सकते हैं। जो मॉड्स हैं एसईडी केरला, आशीष नेगी स्टैन, प्लीज पुट द टाइम स्टैम्प ऑन द कमेंट सेक्शन। उसके अलावा 200 लाइक्स कर दीजिए। एंड आपने खेल क्रिकेट में 405 सब्सक्राइबर्स पे मैंने बोला था, 411 सब्सक्राइबर्स हैं। कमेंट में चैनल का लिंक पिन है, प्लीज गो एंड सब्सक्राइब द खेल क्रिकेट चैनल। हमारा जो क्रिकेट का चैनल है सब्सक्राइब करिए एंड आई विल सी यू गाइस नेक्स्ट वीक ऑन थर्सडे 5 PM। डू फॉलो मी ऑन ट्विटर 7 नेगी आशीष। खेलनाओं के सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, @खेलनाओ ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, ऑन ट्विटर, khelnao.com, the new website is live. Do visit the new website and give me the feedback of the look and feel and the functionality of the website. बाकी चीजें आपको मैं नेक्स्ट वीक बताऊंगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच, सी यू गाइस नेक्स्ट थर्सडे इन अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ इनसाइड इंडियन फुटबॉल।